Okay, we'll solve those last two questions left from second chapter, and then we'll start with the question bank of third chapter. Saturday किती तुमका? I'm not Saturday, Friday. Friday किती? याराला खबरच नाही काय. Friday you all will have a test. All three chapters together. Okay. One more thing. आता आम्ही whatever I have done. In your college, all those topics are done. Extra is done. आणि किती extra केलं? I have done everything. कोण तो Galileo's law? है ना? ते actually okay, ते actually इतली डिटेलान वचपाची गरज ना. Those same numericals that we have solved. Even I didn't knew that it is Galileo's law. Laws of motion कित्याक गो? So no, why I'm asking? Because listen, ऐकात. Why I'm asking? Because suppose तुमका कॉलेजीन ते करू ना, जाल्यार no point studying it. Getting the point, no, for 11th at least. So तुमका जे topics आसा common जे तेच तुमका टेस्टाक घालपाक करतले. So if you have whatever I have done, suppose ते सगळे तुमका आसा, then I'm free to put. Because Kurchoreum branch, like first chapter, they have skipped everything, it seems. Nothing is there from the first chapter. They different types of problems, nothing is there. Directly तिथून errors केला. Errors is actually been removed from your syllabus. But they have done errors. You have it. Errors is, I don't know, they don't see the syllabus. It is not the errors are been removed from your syllabus. It's PDF asa. I think they don't even know about it. Okay, just read the question number 69. At what angle, stop talking now, please. At what angle to the horizontal should a body be projected so that the maximum height reached is equal to horizontal range? So maximum height reached should be equal to horizontal range. And what you have to find out? Adila tumka data. And what you have to find out? At what angle you should project. So what you have to find out? Theta. So what is the formula for maximum height? U square sin square theta upon is equal to U square. So use करा म्हटलं numerical 2 sin theta cos theta upon. आता cancel out करा किती cancel जातं ते, and theta value you have to find out. Chisel मॅडम गो तुका solution धाडलें. the other side inverse and inverse. So actually value find out करपाक मेळटा on the logbook, but you can keep it as it. Last question. Last question. Two bombs of 5 kg and 10 kg are thrown from a cannon with same velocity in the same direction. Which bomb will reach the ground first? If the bombs are thrown in the same direction with different velocities, what would be the effect? So two bombs are thrown. एक bomb कितल्याचो आसा 5 kg चो, दुसरो bomb आसा 10 kg चो. So it is going and dropping, it is falling on the ground. So you, which bomb will reach the ground first? Which bomb will reach the which are the time of flight basically it is. Both bombs are thrown with same velocity. So time of flight is asked. So can you tell me, पहिली सद्याक answer करपाक try करा. Which bomb will take more or less time? The one which is heavier or lesser? Heavier. What is the formula for time of flight? They have asked what is the time of flight, right? What it is? U. What it is? Yes. दोघांची initial velocity is what? Same. So U is same, 2 is constant, G is constant. Have they mentioned how are they thrown? From the same cannon, right? So angle same जावचो पडलो. So everything is same. So time of flight will be what? Same, no? So both will reach at the same time. Second part of it. It does not depend on mass basically because all other terms are same. If the bombs are thrown in the same direction with different velocities, what would be the effect? Is that the time of flight? If they are thrown with different velocities. ज्याचो velocity कमी असतली, त्याचो time of flight will be less. Slow वडयत जाल्यार तो बेगीन वचून पडटा. High velocity चड time काडटलो, चड पयस वचून पडटा. Getting the point? So the one with lesser velocity will take lesser time of flight because T is proportional to U. All other terms are constant. So with this, we are done with your all your second chapter. Which one? No, तो ना म्हणलेलो तो laws of motion नाकला. The direction of acceleration is same as that of change in velocity vector. Change in velocity vector. Open your third chapter notes quickly. Question bank. आता सामके फास्ट हा स्पीड सामके फुल सगळे क्वेश्चन आयज काबार आवयस उरता ते हांव तुमकां मागीर सोल्युशन सेट धाडटलें बिकॉज बाय Saturday we are finishing off. By Monday and Tuesday, Monday and Wednesday, what we'll have? Monday, how many of you all are coming? Shania, Monday, आठवो आसा. तुमची केन्ना तरी एग्जाम? Second is Wednesday, no? So those days, Monday and Wednesday, ऐकात. Monday and Wednesday will keep a class only for doubt solving. I will not teach anything on the board because we are done with the things. So तुमका personally कितने doubt खंयचो solve केल्लो question समजुना or any doubt you all have, you'll have to come with those doubts. Okay? And that will be on Monday and Wednesday. Monday येवपाकूच जाय, Wednesdayच्या मागीर सांगात तुम्ही. Suppose सगळे solve करून जाता, then you have to draw. तुझे सानवी later on you have to see how it is. तू आणि Shania, both of you all are from आणि कोण आसा? Crystal. Because we are planning to start back on 5th. आणि तुमची एक्झामूच म्हाका दिसता 3 तारखेक बी स्टार्ट जातली. So मातशे तुमकां व्हिडिओ बी पोवन मॅनेज because we cannot give that many holidays. Your first term also will come and then we have to do those remaining chapters. Then it becomes very difficult to finish off. So मातशे व्हिडिओ बी पोवन कोप अप करचे पडटले. तरी आमी दिल्या आमी एक्चुअली एंड ऑफ मंथ स्टार्ट करपाचे आशिल्ले कित्याक सगळ्यांची काबार जाता बट देन मागीर तुमकां चडूच चुकतले इट विल बी लायक एट अ स्टेज 10 days सो एक दोन चुकल्यार मॅनेज करपाक जाता न्ही सो दॅट इज वाय वी आर प्लॅनिंग टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम दिस स्टार्ट आता म्हाका न्ही रावप ना मदीं कितें डिफिकल्ट दिसलें हांव सांगतलें इट इज डिफिकल्ट आय विल सॉल्व फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज very very simple solve it find a scalar and vector product of two vectors begin I'm taking rest now. What is scalar and vector product? दुसरे नाव किती तांका? Dot and cross product. Please solve it fast. Scalar is dot product. Vector is cross product. Multiply I with I, J with J, K with K. किती पडतले? केलो डॉट प्रोडक्ट. करेक्ट आसा पण ते पळय तू कसो करता तो डॉट प्रोडक्ट इक्वल टू ना काय ना. So what is your first answer? A dot B. You have written I cap, no? That is wrong. It is a scalar product. You are just multiplying it. So answer is 12. You are getting the answer is 12. I cap कशे येतले? It is a scalar, dot product is scalar product, no. You have to just multiply I with I, j with j and k with k. So what is that? 3 4s are 12, minus 3 plus 3, minus 3 plus 3 will get cancelled out. So what is the answer? 12. All are getting 12. Now what? How you find scalar product? Four into three. How much? Oh, okay. Minus you have to do. Now find cross product. Cross product, how do you find out? Huh? The table. I, J, K. I find out करता असताना hide your row and column of I. Minus J उपाक जाय. And then plus K. So A cross B will be something into I, something into J, plus something into K. So first row, first column, 9 plus 1 रख लो. Because here by default you should get minus sign. So 1 into minus 1 will be minus 1. So minus into minus will be plus. Correct, no? Then hide this vertically down first, then vertically up. 3 4s are 12 plus 3. And last one, 4 plus 9. That was answer. So 10 I cap. This will be minus 9. So plus 9 J cap plus 13 K cap. Yes, 10 I cap plus 9 J cap plus 13 K cap. Getting this? Go to the next question. Start solving the second one, please. Don't waste time. Find the angle between force of, again it is given in Cartesian form. Displacement is given in Cartesian form using dot product. So what is the formula for dot product? A dot B is equal to AB cos theta. So angle find out करपाक जाय. So cos theta will be A dot B upon AB. आता पहिले dot product find out करा. To Cartesian form it is given. Find the magnitude of A, find the magnitude of B. How to find the magnitude of any Cartesian form? Root of whatever is there with I the whole square plus whatever is there with J the whole square plus K the whole square. What is A dot B? You are getting 6. 6. A dot B is 6. All are getting 6. What is magnitude of A? Root of 26. Magnitude of B? Root of 26. So you are getting 6 here. This is 26. This is 26. So 20 root 26 into root 26 will be what? 26. 3, 3 plus 6. 3 by 13 at the? Yes. So theta will be cos inverse of 3 by 13. Next question. Yes. Done with this one. Just please increase your speed. When will a vector in the xy plane have components that are equal in magnitude? Components म्हणल्यार कितें? See here, pay attention here. Any vector A will have its two components, right? This is your AX component, X component. This is your AY component. Do you know the formula for AX? A cos theta. What is this? So it is asking you for what vector xy planar, planar, how you have to keep or at what angle you have to keep such that your x component will be equal to y component. सांगा ह्या दोन्ही व्हॅल्यूज सेम केन्ना जातले दोन्ही व्हॅल्यूक पळयात आनी आन्सर कर दोघांचो a एनीवेज कॉमन आसा value of ax and ay is dependent on what? Sin theta and cos theta. So basically it is dependent on theta. Now which angle, if you place this theta with the horizontal such that your cos theta and sin theta will give you the same value? 45. No? So at what angle you have to keep it? 45 degree. Then your ax will be, x component will be equal to y component. Is it clear to everyone? Right. Switzerland निदायली गो. Next one, question number 4. Find the area of the parallelogram bound by the vectors A and vector B. Ata, just note it down and keep. Area of parallelogram means you have to find out A cross B. If anytime they ask you area of parallelogram, you have to find out A cross B. So A and B are the two vectors given. Solve it. I'm not solving it on the board. Huh? By now you all know how to solve A cross B. How we are doing it directly? How we are solving that? How you got this? Sorry, what you are write? What you are writing there? How you find A cross B? Multiplying is A cross B or A dot B? What is the answer? There is no J over there. So J you have to put 0. So what answer you all are getting? 6 I cap. I'll just write it here. Others check. 6 I cap plus 4. 3 or 4? You are getting this, right? Okay. Next one. The diagram represents concurrent forces F1 and F2 acting at a point. Which of the vectors shown below best represent their resultant? So there is one force like this, another force like this shown. F1 and F2. आता 4 vectors दिसतात तुमका साइडीन. So which is the correct vector? First, second, third or fourth? It has to be like this, no? Resultant सदा त्यांच्या मधल्यान येवपाक जाय. Clear? Simple question. Next one. At what angle the projectile attains maximum range? At what angle the projectile attains maximum range? What is the answer? 0. Everything is given last time. What is the answer? Angle is? Sang Sanvi Motan. 45 degree. If theta is 45, projectile will attain maximum range. 2 into 45, 90 degree dattamagir. Formula is what? Of range? U square sine 2 theta upon G, no? So theta is 45. So 2 into 45 is 90. Sine what? Sine 90 becomes 1. You cannot put 90 here. 90 into 2, 180 zatlo, 0 zatlo value. So only if theta is 45, the projectile attains a maximum range. Next one. Derive an expression for maximum height and horizontal range. The derivations both, which I have given. Okay. Next. 2 vectors are shown below. Answer the following questions. What is the resultant of the 2 vector? So you can see one vector like this. This is your A, and another vector like this, 2A. So what do you think will be the resultant of it? 2 vectors are going in opposite direction. So किती जावपाक जाय दोन्ही? What should happen? 2 vectors going in same direction, 2 vectors going in opposite direction. If 2 vectors are going in same direction, what do you do? Add up. If they are going in opposite direction, what do you do? Subtract. Direction खंयच्यान वयतलो? Now here what you will do? Subtract. Which side will be the direction? Suppose ho 5 Newton आशिल्लो आणि ho 10 Newton आशिल्लो. Answer would have been what? 5 and 10 Newton. 5 Newton answer aspak जाय. But that is again a vector. It should also have a direction. So the direction खंयच्यान जातलो? It will be this side. Why this side? Maximum value असतो dominate करता. That direction always dominates. Now you have A and 2A. What will be the answer? A minus 2A. It will be minus A. Now direction will be what? Or A बरेला जाता, direction will be what? So R is equal to minus A, you can write. R is equal to minus A. When these two vectors can be called as equal vectors. Equal vectors म्हणल्यार कितें? And they have same magnitude and same direction. झाले? Next one. Which of the following is not a projectile? Projectile म्हणल्यार कितें? You throw and it should come back on the ground. You throw from where? From a certain place, it should come back over there. आता read करून सांगात. Which one is not a projectile? 4 options दिल्यात. Which one? B. A bullet fired from the gun. Definitely it is going to go and fall somewhere. Projectile झालो. A ball thrown upward is going to come back. A stone thrown horizontally from top of the tower, again going to come back. So ullo kon, a rocket fired into this space. So it is not going to come. Come back as in not at that particular time. Then not even podcho. Okay. Then next one. Read the question. What is the angle of projection for a projectile thrown parallel to the horizontal? Then what will be the angle if I am throwing parallel to the horizontal? Theta kitlo jatlo? Parallel to the horizontal. Baba kitli चित्तात? माझीत नजर लागली असतं तुमका. कालूच हांव रेजमे मिसी कडेन डिस्कस करताले. It's a smooth class for me to teach over here म्हणून. Compared to my 12th year, 12 there and 11 there. And see today what I'm getting back. कितलो? Why 180? This is horizontal, right? When I'm throwing something like this, so I'm making some angle with the horizontal. I'm throwing something like this. So what is my angle with the horizontal? Parallel म्हणल्यार कितें? Other words, 0 no. असो वडयला हे फाटल्यानच्यान 180 म्हणपाक. Next, 11th one. Vector A makes an angle theta with respect to x-axis as shown in the figure. So you can see the figure over there. Vector A asa, magir x component asa, y component asa tejo. So the first question, what are the components of A along x and y axis? So what is the component of A? Ax is equal to what is A? Everyone, A cos theta, Ay will be A sin theta. Second question, what is the magnitude of A? A याचो magnitude किती जातलो याद करात सारको. What will be the magnitude of A? It will be root of ax square plus ay square. And last one, what is the formula to find the direction of vector A with respect to the x-axis? एज अ डायरेक्शन कशी फाइंड आउट करतात आम्ही विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू थीटा. So it will be tan theta is equal to which is this side opposite upon adjacent. So ay upon a. Next one you all solve now. Projectile motion power question. A cricket ball is thrown at a speed of 28 meter per second in a direction 30 degree above the horizontal. So initial velocity is given to you all. Angle theta is given. This is which concept? Projectile motion. Calculate the maximum height. Calculate the time taken by the ball to return to the same level. So what you are finding out? H and time of flight. G you take as 10 meter per second. Do not take G as positive, negative over here when you are solving projectile motion. कित्याक घेवप ना? Because already derivation आम्ही घेतलं. So what is maximum height formula? H is equal to U square sin square theta upon 2. So U is 28, no? 28 into 28 into sin 30 is half. So half into half upon 2 into 10. 2G, no? 2 into 10. कितला येता सॉल्व केला आन्सर? 9.8 meter. Just check if others are getting this. Half is twice. Sin square it is. Sin square it theta. So 98 into 10 raised to minus 1. So it is 9.8. Then you have to find out how much time it is taking to reach down. So time of flight formula is 2u sin theta upon. So, कितला येता? 2.8. So if you solve it, I think you will get 2.8 seconds. Next question. Derive an expression for the magnitude of resultant of the two vectors A and B in terms of their magnitude. So this is your parallelogram derivation. Okay. Derive the expression for maximum height and range of a projectile. Again, derivation of maximum height and range. Solve the next one. Two vectors of magnitude 9 and 7 are inclined to each other at 60 degree. So there are two vectors, A is equal to 9 and B is equal to 7 are inclined at 60 degree. Calculate the magnitude of resultant and at what angle is the resultant inclined to vector 9. Okay, for 9 darat and for 7 darat in that. Inclined with angle 9. So this resultant and also resultant will come here, no? Yes or no? So what is the formula to find out resultant? Root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Which is your theta here? 60. आता ह्याका आम्ही एक नाव देऊया बीटा. So that beta also you have to find out. Okay, बीटाचा फॉर्म्युला असा 10 बीटा डायरेक्शन मेळतात आमका. ते मेळते. Solve it. Cos 6. Cos 60 is half. My battery is low. How much is that? Root 193. So that will come to approximately 13 point something. So 10 beta find out karat. 10 beta is, you remember the formula? Go and check. अशे पहिले पण जरा लिवपाना वयल्यान तकलेन. You have to check on the notes. If you don't remember. It is B sin theta upon A plus B. Meta answer. What is the answer? कितलं येतं? 10 inverse of 0.484 येतं. That's for what I have solved. B is okay. Correct. I made a mistake there. I took 7. I did. Interchange केल्यावर beta will, because they have asked you what is the angle with 9. What is the angle with 9? No, read the question. What is the question there? At what angle is the resultant inclined to 9? So with this one inclination, so हो 9च घेवचो पडटलो. Yours might be correct. I have done it wrong because हांवें थंय हांगा वयर 7 घेतलो. What answer you are getting for beta? 10 inverse of 9. No, 9 root 3 नी तर solve करपाक जाय. So this will be 9 sine 60 upon 7 plus 9 cos 60. 9 sine 60 is root 3 by 2 upon 7 plus 9 cos 60 is half. So multiply करात मैं invert करून वर वरचं पडटलो. So 9 root 3 by 2. This will be 2 7s of 14 plus 9 is how much? 23, no? 24, 23, right? Yes. So 23 upon 2 to. So 2 वयर गेलो 23 हांगा आयलो. हे संज्ञान वयता invert जातलो. So 2 got cancelled out. So 9 upon 23 into root 3. And how much is root 3? 1.732. So I divide करून एक कितरी value मेळटलो. Okay, you all can solve that. Solution you all can do. Just go to the next question. फक्त divide and multiply करपाचें उरलं थंय. Read the next question. Question number 16, please. An object can accelerate while traveling at constant speed, but not at constant velocity. Is it true? Why? सारखे चितात what it is trying to say. An object can accelerate while traveling at constant speed, but not at constant velocity. It is saying, suppose constant speed on, if the object is moving at constant speed, it is saying it can accelerate. But constant velocity suppose move जाता, then acceleration जावचो ना. Is it true? Yes or no? Yes. कोणचा example दितली? Which example you will give? What happens when the object goes in a circular path? Maybe its speed is constant. It is moving continuously with what? 2 meters per second. But what is happening? Speed is constant, correct? No? But what is happening to its velocity? It is changing. Why it is changing? Because every time the direction is changing. So speed constant asun sudda velocity किती जाता? Change जाता. That is why it is accelerating. Correct? But velocity suppose constant only. It is going in the, if something is moving straight with say 2 meters per second and it is moving straight in that direction, is the velocity and speed changing? No. Will it accelerate? No. Understood? So constant speed on वयता जाल्यार acceleration जावपाक शकता. Example is circular path. If it is moving with constant velocity, example is someone going straight in a constant speed, acceleration will never take place. Noted down. If an object is moving in a circular path, the object is moving in a circular path with constant speed, then it will accelerate because its velocity is changing. Because its velocity is changing, into bracket you can write as the direction changes. Into bracket you can write as the direction changes. Second point, if the object is moving with a constant speed, in a single direction, then its velocity will be constant. Therefore, acceleration will be zero. Read question number 17. Using analytical treatment to find the magnitude and direction of the resultant of two vectors when they are inclined at an angle of theta. Draw the diagram. Which derivation is that? Two vectors making some angle theta. Also derivation. Which one? Two vectors making angle theta. Ekut derivation asa making angle theta. Which is that? Are those not two vectors making angle theta? कोणतो derivation झालो? तुमका डायरेक्ट केन्ना काय येवचे ना. They will not tell you derive parallelogram law. तसे रावशात 10th म्हणल्यार कशी डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन येताले ते. It will be twisted. It will be given like this. Two angles are making certain angle theta. You have to derive that. So which is that? Parallelogram law. Next one. Are the magnitude and direction of A minus B same as that of B minus A? What do you think? A and B are the vectors. Will A minus B be same as B minus A? Answer is no. Magnitude wise it might be same, but direction wise it will be different. Magnitude wise it might be same, but direction wise it will be different. Next one. Nineteenth one. And unit vector is a vector having a magnitude 1. Everyone knows this, right? Orthogonal unit vector have magnitude 1. And points in, what you will write there? Unit vectors काय असतले? I cap, J cap, K cap. So they point in a specific direction, correct? Y cap असल्यार it points in, J cap असल्यार it points in Y direction. I cap असल्यार it points in X direction. And so for the last one. So what you will say? And points in a specific direction. Points in a specific direction. Crossbar question number 20. This type of question you will not get. Go to 20. 21 also you cross mark. Just go to beta. No. Okay. This is also not. 22. Which are equal vectors? 20, 21. No. 22. A is the equal vector. Same magnitude, same direction. चालू असो अजून. Write it down. Question number 23. Is it possible for a body to move two-dimensional motion with an acceleration only in one dimension? Think and answer. Is it possible for a body to move in two dimension? What do you mean by two dimension? X axis anu mukar hoita, y axis anu mukar hoita. So is it possible for a body to move in both directions, but acceleration will be present only in one direction? Very good. Very good. So ज्या कोणी माझं तो full summary ऐकली, you will answer this correctly. Shanaya has done that. What is the answer? Projectile motion. Projectile motion na x axis, y axis दोन्ही direction and motion जातं. The acceleration is present which one? X axis acceleration is what? 0 because velocity is 0 throughout. Oh, sorry, velocity is constant throughout. So whenever you throw something like this, which is the only acceleration present? Your g, acceleration due to gravity. So answer is yes, it is possible. And which motion is that? Projectile motion. Can you just cross mark? We have reached. But 24 is not from this chapter. Go to 25. Find if the vectors are perpendicular to each other. How to find if they are perpendicular? Last time आम्ही एक केले. Find if they are parallel to each other. Parallel असा काय ना जर find out करपाचे जाल्यार किती करताले आम्ही? Finding the cross product of it. So if it is parallel, answer of it should be 0. Now you have to check whether the two vectors are perpendicular to each other. So what you have to find? Parallel जाल्यार आम्ही क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट येताली. परपेंडिक्युलर जाल्यार खंयचो घेवचो पडलो? So हे याद दवरात. If they ask you to prove if two vectors are parallel to each other and both vectors are so suppose partition form dila, it is strictly you are going to find A cross B. And you have to check whether if A cross B is equal to 0 or not. If it is 0, then they are parallel. If it is not 0, then they are not parallel. If they ask you two vectors are perpendicular to each other or not, you have to check. Prove. किती find out करतली? A dot B. Answer किती होपाक जाय? 0. If it is 0, you know they are perpendicular. If it is not 0, you know that they are not perpendicular. Simple. Why only this we are using? 0 किती? Parallel. Cross B is what? A cross B formula is what? AB sin theta. So sin parallel means 0. So sin 0 कितलो जातलो? 0. Perpendicular dot product is what? AB cos theta. Sin cos कितलो जातलो? Perpendicular म्हणल्यार 90. So answer कितलो जातलो? 0. That way it is. Solve it now. So I'll find the dot product of it and see if they are Is it 0? No. So it is not perpendicular. Anyone is getting 0? No, right? Answer kitlo yo, that is not important. You have to just prove whether it is 0 or not. If it is not 0, that means they are not perpendicular. Next, 26. Remaining, I'll send you all the solutions. At least go through it. आणि मग किती doubt असा ते तुम्ही घेऊन येऊ शकता. A bullet is fired with a velocity of 100 meter per second in a direction making an angle 30 degrees. So initial velocity कितली दिल्या 100. Angle कितलो दिला 30. Which concept it is? Projectile motion. Calculate the time of light and maximum height reached. So direct here to take the values. G you take as 10. पण थंय तुम्ही एक्झामीक पळया आता. If it is not given, you have to take it as 9.8. Study and come for the test.